3-ish.
There's a cat in a box.
Yeah, a cat just jumped in a box. You heard that. Hey, welcome. It's Friday, everybody. Welcome. Let me put this a little bit. I don't know. It is exactly 5 o'clock. I hope it's exactly 5 o'clock where you are. If time is working correctly, it will be. Welcome to the Friday at 5 o'clock live stream.
Yep.
We are definitely on time. So welcome to everybody. I'm glad there's been a lot of chat going on in the chat.
They don't need us.
No. We really just provide a forum for other people to chat with each other, which is what I like.
That's all you need.
It means that I don't really have to bring anything to the table, and that's what I'm into. I feel like this is like looking down at us for some reason. I don't know. Whatever, man. 2 p.m.? No, that can't be right. If time is working correctly, 5 o'clock. Greg Metz was the first one here.
Wow. It might be his first time being first.
It might be. It was hours ago.
Oh.
So good job, Greg. Becky was there with the second. We got David with the third. Beth, fourth. I mean, not counting me, but whatever. We got Ruth and Greg Coburn in the house. And Carol Brosman. Happy birthday, Carol Brosman. I don't know if don't remember if it was today or yesterday. I think it was yesterday, her birthday. We've got Beth Hobson in the house. What's up, Beth Hobson? Nancy and Becky and Beachy Pens and some Ruth. Oh, Patsy's in the house. Hey, everyone in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And they love Sheening inks a lot.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be working,
cool.
But thanks for listening in. We appreciate that. Let's see what else we have here. I got 4 inks coming from Germany, says Nancy. That sounds tight. Ruth says, I'm opening a box from Pen Boutique. Do I remember what I ordered? Nope. That's great. PB's in the house. Hey, PB. Hey, PB. Send me an email at wherever. There it is. That thing. I got too many words, man. I don't know where they are.
Lots of words up there.
Because I keep losing the LinkedIn thing, and I don't remember how to log into that thing. Love getting a box you don't remember. I do too. I've had that happen a few times.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. Greg got the Jewish space laser core pen from Descent Pens.
Okay.
Those fun things. Oh yeah, hey. Here's your pen. Audrey,
Thank you.
Audrey is officially
Thank you.
fully vaccinated. This is the I'm vaccinated pen.
I mean, I've licked so many doorknobs, kissed so many people.
Yeah, just strangers on the street.
I mean, my life has completely changed since Wednesday. I don't know if you knew this.
Yeah. Yeah. What else we got here?
The answer is it hasn't.
Huh? Oh, it has?
It hasn't.
I know.
I've not done anything this week that I normally would not do.
That's right. Oh, you got some Colorverse, Hubble, and HST. Yeah, I want to get some of these new Colorverses, and Luxury Brand says they're going to send me some, but they sold out and sent out everything they have, so
that's a good problem to have.
Well, unless you're me.
Well, yeah, I mean, for them.
I want it. But they'll send it out eventually. Or, not. Let's see. Second Exquisite Corpse helped a lot on the color. Good news, my knife is back in North Carolina. That's Jeremy. I bought a knife from him this week.
Yep.
He lives almost, probably an hour from us. And, the knife that he mailed was supposed to get here in a day, but they decided to send it to West Virginia.
That makes sense.
I hear it's nice this time of year. Yeah. But it's back in North Carolina. We'll see. Maybe I'll get it
Do we have any
tomorrow.
West Virginia folks in the chat?
And then they can tell us. Oh, Carol's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, happy belated then.
Let's see. What'd you miss, David? I don't know. We're just catching up on things that we missed.
Totally been 7 minutes since we started, so.
Yeah, exactly 7 minutes. If time was working correctly, 7 minutes. Only an hour away. Wouldn't have just been cheaper drive there. It would have been, Greg. And actually, we talked about that, but
first class, it'd be 3 something, and with your truck, I feel like it's probably comparable.
Well, yeah, we wanted to meet up in Greensboro or something and play with knives and stuff.
Then you have to see somebody in person.
Yeah, I know. Who does that?
I guess you could just drop it it's in my mailbox or something.
Yeah, I guess.
Or it's on my porch.
I don't know. But
that's all those things we can do because we're vaccinated
I know.
I mean, you could have done that.
Yeah, well, also the reason really was that I was just snowed under with grading this week, but I got it all done.
You did?
A day early or so. Well, a couple of days earlier than I thought I was going to. So.
Well, you worked all weekend on it.
I did work all weekend.
Yeah, you did.
Just days.
I basically
and days.
didn't see him this weekend.
No, basically not. I was like, cool, I gotta go grade stuff. But it got done. So that's done for a couple of
Christine
days.
got her first shot this week.
Right
Congrats.
on. Good. Inky guys in the house. What's up? Just drive by each other in opposite directions. Have them throw it out the window.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's a knife. That's fine.
Well, you have the whole trunk, your whole bed, so they have
true.
more area to
More
throw
area.
it.
Yeah. We'll see. Didn't wait for you to jump to the new Van Diemen's. Oh yeah, I haven't even talked to Van Ness about that yet. Apparently it's sold out in days of the third mill size. Interesting. Yeah, so it looks like I looked at when I was looking at Van Ness, they didn't even have those underwater inks yet, so I was kind of waiting for them to come in. Ben is fully vaccinated now too. Congrats. I see the new Diamine ink fit for 2021. I did, and I'm psyched about that. It means Audrey doesn't have to go to all the trouble of putting one together this year.
I know everybody is really heartbroken that this year's Inkfit won't be hosted by Audrey, but...
Well, I mean, they might be, because you did a really good job this last year.
I don't know.
You did. It was a great job. But
it was difficult, because I didn't want to have too many blues, or too many... Well, which some people said was the problem of the first year of it. There's so many... Wasn't it blues that you said? There's a lot of a certain color.
There were a lot of, like, sheeny blue ones.
Yeah. So I wanted to try and make it so it was a little bit... colors in the vein of holidays, but nothing that's too on the nose for it, but also have every day be different. Which, I mean, 31 days, that's a lot. Or I guess we only did. Did we stop at 25?
I don't remember.
We must have just stopped at 25. So 25 inks. I mean,
at least 25.
It takes a little more planning than I had anticipated.
Yeah, Beth said you did a good job, and she had fun contributing. It was really fun that, like, people in the community... She was
number one, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were several people that sent inks. Our friends at Ink Journal sent inks.
Yeah.
Tom Otto.
Yeah, Tom Otto did. And
yeah.
Several other people. And then I forget what the person's name with their kids, and they sent some as well, the Krishna inks.
Yep, it's true. All kinds of good stuff,
Yep.
Indeed. Armasaur, which you're so happy. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Speaking of I Just Love New, your thoughts on the Tactile Knife Co. Rockwall. So, yeah, our friends at Tactile Turn... Where did I put that?
I'm sweating. I didn't have quite enough time to cool completely down after my workout, and I'm just I feel sweaty.
Well, it is a little warm in here, too.
Yeah, that's
Makers of things like this, the safety first. I gotta get that Overlander one before it goes away. Anyway, so he made a knife, and you can buy it.
There you go.
Maybe.
Yep.
Well, it's still on a wait list, actually.
Yeah.
Like, they're just, like, sort of emailing people from the wait list. I haven't seen one, obviously, but I know several people that have them, and they all say great things about them, so seems good. Did you hear the news about the...
Somebody posted on Slack.
Yeah, I saw it on Slack. I think I saw it on Instagram, too. It's going to be a big red box this year instead of a blue one.
Blue, yeah.
So yeah, it's there's information, but it's obviously not for sale yet. That we have months before it'll be for sale. Are you getting on the crocus paper bandwagon? What's this crocus paper? Oh, is that the stuff from Marraman? I will probably. I haven't gotten anything from Jet Pens recently.
Straggles did come in.
Oh, she did?
Yep, we put a box in the hallway, and she does not.
She doesn't like boxes,
no.
yeah, but she braved it.
Yep.
Like he made the whole thing. Yeah, no, he's making the whole thing in shop. Yeah, it's the rock wall is all Tactile Turn or Tactile Knife Company or whatever he's calling it. Yep. Shorter versions, 12 inks for the 12 days of Christmas. I don't know. I think it's fun to do the whole Inkvent thing. It's I mean, it's a lot of work, but it's also kind of fun.
Oh, David said he'd be fully vaccinated by Sunday. Congrats.
Good.
I don't know if you said that, but I missed it the first time.
I okayed it through the system. For some reason, YouTube was like, you shouldn't be able to say that. I don't know. He got auto-modded.
YouTube.
He did.
Wow.
He did.
If it said not, then I'd be like, okay, YouTube. If
Yeah,
they're
right.
spreading not getting vaccinated, then
That's
fine,
right.
do
Yeah.
that. But if somebody's saying
just wait
that
until
they're going to be...
Just wait until that good 5G kicks in. That's
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Can't stop watching the figurines moving on the shelf. Oh yeah, those are fun.
Oh yeah.
Those are
You have quite the little collection.
Yeah, well, there's only 4 of them. Are they all jiggling? They are. They're all moving.
Which is surprising because it's darker
Not that
than
much
usual.
sun coming through the window. Although it looks like there is. There's not a whole lot. Is it out anywhere? No, it's not
No,
out
I don't
anywhere.
think
It
so.
won't be even
Probably
for
fall.
sale until probably fall. Yeah, months away, I would think. So yeah, should be good. Yeah, those were actually given to me by the administrative assistant at our university.
Yep.
Well, the one that retired. She was amazing. But she would find those at like dollar stores, and she knew I liked them, so she'd always bring me one.
I mean, I never go to dollar stores, so I always saw them in people's vehicles, and I thought, oh, those are cute. I have no idea where you get them. She's like, oh, you get those at the dollar. I'm like, I don't go to the dollar stores, so I didn't know that was a thing. So she started getting them for you. Yep.
Yep.
Cute.
Yeah, David, you should go see his shop because you're down there more or less. Love advent calendars. I think they're fun. I like the Lego one, although we've only gotten it once. I should do a Lego one. I think that'd be fun. People like watching people build
of
Legos.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to get the.
I got
it's
you
tough
one
to get.
after.
Yeah.
And then they come out pretty early, so you have to remember to look for it.
They come out early and they're like really expensive.
So this person doesn't watch it. It doesn't matter anyway, but it doesn't matter because, the jam place, Bon Mama, actually has a yearly advent calendar. We get one for his Aunt Marge every year. So we get the reject ones that she can't have ones with seeds in them, so she gives those to us. So we get the advent calendar bits and pieces that she can't have. And then I get some nail polishes once in a while. I've only gotten a couple days version because it gets pretty pricey if you do a full-time one. And also some wax, some tarts. They have some advent ones as well that we've gotten before.
Whoa. Is this an actual... It is. So, Greg was asking if it was a Lego one. And yeah, totally. There's one. This is actually not very expensive. This is pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Discontinued. Well, duh. But yeah, they have a little box. This actually looks like a much...
It's the city version.
Oh, that's why it's cheaper. It's not the Lego.
Probably.
Yeah, the one that I got
still
was the Lego
Lego,
Star Wars one. But yeah, you make these little figures every day.
Yeah.
It's cute. But yeah, that's not too bad. $55. But
Yeah, Becky, you should definitely get one of the jam ones if you can.
Yeah,
they
it's
sell
great.
out pretty fast.
Oh yeah, Audrey's got to jump
Which is
on those
weird.
quick.
But
Yeah.
I mean, they come in these cute little jars. I probably still have one from last year
Oh, probably.
that she
somewhere.
gave us.
Yep.
No. She didn't. Well, maybe she.
Well, yeah, not this year.
yeah,
'Cause we didn't
not
get to
this
see
year.
her.
Yeah.
How about ink with ink and chocolate? I don't really do chocolate that much, but we do have an ink pairing with something we're going to talk about today.
I was going to say that after.
You want to do that now?
I mean, I don't care.
All right,
I
let's
feel
do
like
that.
I have a hair on my face, and so if I keep doing this, it's because I feel like I have a hair and it's bothering me.
I don't see it.
I feel it. Oh, it's there.
Oh, I hate that.
I know. That's why it's just.
Usually it'll be on my nose, and I'll be like doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
Get a Lego Ninjago one every year for the kids. Nice. Try to go for the jam one. It's good. Bon maman. Ink and whiskey. Yeah, all right. I can't buy 25 bottles of whiskey though.
Not bottles. They usually have mini bottles.
Oh well. So we've done a nibs and nails thing in the past because Audrey is a nail polish. She is a hand
You
model.
can't actually see that at
Yeah,
all.
you can. Totally could. It like shined real nice.
Yeah.
And we we've done a nibs and nails thing before, where
I don't have any of the things.
oh yeah, they're here.
That's where they are. I was like, I saw them sitting here,
I've
and
only
now
got-
they're gone.
I know, I've
What
only got
is
so much
going
room on
on?
my desk. That's the thing. Only so much. And so a fun thing is that she got these nail polishes, and I was like, those look an awful lot like some inks I have.
Yeah, he immediately said that these look like it's like dark in here. It just suddenly got dark.
There we go.
These came today through press samples, so spoiler alert, I got these for free, but I haven't even used them, so I don't know if they're good.
Typically, you get 25 airline bottles of whiskey for that advent calendar. Oh, I didn't know there was an advent calendar
This
like that.
is very this could not be more color inaccurate. This is
Wow.
as inaccurate as you possibly could be.
Wow.
Nothing like for example, this one that is blue, which also is actually purple. This is a bright purple.
All right, well, forget that then. I don't know why that's weird. And you got orange. It's like a fluorescent orange. And pink. And then more different pink.
Coral.
And then green and blue. Oh yeah, press samples. Gotta love those press samples for Audrey, the nail blogger Madison. Look at those. And then I was like, you know what those look like? Those look a lot like these Kala inks that we have. Wow, that doesn't...
Nope.
What is going on with my camera today?
This is just... So this one, to be fair, is in between two colors.
Woo! That is some bad business. These look a lot like the Kala inks. The Kala Neon collection. Yeah, neon pigment inks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's Groovy with whatever the purple one is for this one.
And this one is in between these two colors.
Oh, we just got a doorbell.
I'm sure it's nothing good. Up next, this one, which is in between. It's hard to tell, but...
Yeah, it's kind of exactly in between those two.
Purpley, pink, orchidy sort of color.
We've got a green, which is not really that close, unfortunately. It's closer... It's slightly closer.
The nail
in
polish
person.
is more yellow.
Yeah, the nail polish goes yellow.
And the green is definitely, the ink is definitely more neon.
Maybe it's my knife. No, it's not. It's not the post office.
No, they wouldn't ring the doorbell.
That's going to my P.O. box anyway. And then Dig It is fairly close to the nail polish. See if I can get it close. Do full on. There we go. Yeah.
This one is the closest.
Yeah, this one is
blue?
like exactly the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Weird.
if you want to match your nails and ink, that is pretty exact.
Yeah. Do we do these other two?
I know you didn't do that one.
Oh, yeah. Last one is this orange, and the orange is not really like Neon Joy, but I think it is a good nail polish color. Nice orange.
It's definitely more yellow.
Yeah. It's not as fluorescent as the other.
The nail polish has more red in it. So.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's what my eyes say.
Yeah, you can definitely do nail polish swatches on these little dippers. Works just fine.
And the other thing is, I have not used these on the nail, but in nail polish, if you have neon pigments like that, it's going to dry matte on the nail. So these don't look exactly what it would look like on my nails because they're going to be not shiny. So I'd have to put a top coat on, which I didn't do with these.
Yeah.
What is that? Okay.
Need to redo your Kala ink review with the matching nails. So yeah, we have in the past done like a crossover segment on nail polish and inks. I don't need white underwear for those, says Becky. Oh.
What?
She was saying she's asking if she might need like white underwears for these.
Oh, so supposedly these you don't need to, and
that is, by the way, what you call it when you put on white nail polish and
underneath
put a different color over top.
Because some neons are
sheer.
Yeah, they're more jelly looking, so that just makes it so you can see your nail underneath. So yeah, sometimes you have to put white, and supposedly you don't have to with these. We'll have to see though. First impression, you're not supposed to, but we'll see.
Yeah, I actually haven't done a review on these neon Kalas. I just haven't gotten around to them yet. But yeah, I think we might do that. Some nail polish and a cheap pen. That seems like a terrible idea. Oof. Whoa. Scargill's just trying to do the video intro. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on with that.
Yep.
Yep. She sees somebody outside. That's the sounds she makes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, she thinks there's pizza.
She only really barks at the pizza person.
Yep.
But she'll whine until they get here.
But it's a ridiculous bark where they laugh at her.
Yeah.
They're not intimidated.
No, nobody's
at
intimidated by her. You know the nail stuff? Yeah, I do. Audrey's been doing nail polish and schooling me on nail polish for, I don't know, how long now?
I think
10, 12 years?
I think I started in 2007 or 8.
So, 13 years-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't do mine anywhere near as often anymore.
Well, I don't want to ask about why your underwear needs to change depending on the nail polish. Yeah, it's just what they call it in nail stuff.
They have weird words, which I can't think of one in the... What are some weird words that are used in fountain pens?
Oh, I don't know.
If you can think a weird thing that doesn't make much sense, let me know. Because there has to be something.
It's like your boyfriend with makeup. I'm not as versed on makeup, but...
So, funny thing, we started watching season 2 of The Circle. It's on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
And you get some people who are posing as themselves. There's some catfish people on there.
When I put this down, it like sloshed in there somehow. It sloshed all over my face.
Weird.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to dry off.
So they have these little challenges that aren't really serious, but they just do these random things. And the people who are catfishing, sometimes it's a man posing as a woman, and so they're expected to know particular things that, you know, the stereotypes of what women would know. And they had a makeup challenge, and this one guy was supposed to be a 21-year-old college girl.
They were doing makeup on one of those styrofoam heads.
The styrofoam heads, yeah. So you had to put a wig and all the makeup, and they gave you all the makeup that you needed. And this guy knew he was screwed because
he knew
nothing. He started putting blush all over the face.
Yeah.
And he's
they
like,
gave him all the appropriate things,
yep.
like foundations and brush, like all the things. And it just came out a mess. And then there was some, like...
They asked him to name 3 of his favorite brands, or just 3 brands of makeup.
Yeah.
And so he ran into the bathroom to find the ones that they had given.
Yeah.
And they're ones that I never even heard of. And I don't know.
He went... They didn't keep that stuff. They had to give that back. He went to go see what he had. Like, his brands of stuff.
But those... I don't think he had
like his
makeup.
Shampoo and stuff. No, he didn't. That was what was
There's
such a problem.
no way that he had Laneige hair care or skin care. I doubt that.
It was weird.
Anyway.
Furniture on the pen. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Squeeze converter. Weird. I don't know. Squeeze converter... I don't know. Is that weird?
If you call it like a squeezy, I don't know if that. I feel like
call
that's
it a squeezy. Oh yeah, can I get one of those squeezies for that? Yeah, that would be weird. I don't think I'm gonna try to bring that in.
This guy just did terrible. And Mike was sitting there going, I'm like, Mike, name 5 brands of makeup. And again, I don't wear the makeup that often, but he's like, he's just naming out, oh, what about NARS and MAC and like the usual what I even think that most men would know. I feel like really?
Yes.
I guess if you've ever had a significant other or gone into a Sephora, you would know.
Yeah. Greasing up an eyedropper. Yeah, greasing up an eyedropper might be weird.
That's another good one.
Yeah, we have too many syringes for most people, I think.
Yeah, that's true too.
Good old Maybelline. Yeah, he could have gone with Maybelline.
Maybelline.
What was the one he made up? Common something. Common.
No, it was
It was total nonsense.
Shoot.
Anyway, that show was
kind of fun. It started with
fun.
a C. It was something company.
Common Company.
Well, I don't know if it was Common.
I think it was. Anyway, just total nonsense, but it was good. Ink Sac, yeah, Ink Sac's a good one, yeah. I mean, it's like things like Nibs and stuff. People
or L'Oreal. I mean, things that have been around forever.
Yeah.
Didn't know anything.
Revlon. I'm really into Revlon. What are you, 85? But like really into Revlon.
If he would have said Revlon, no other woman or man on the show would have been like, that's a catfish right there. Yeah. No 20-year-old is going to make up. And that was interesting, right?
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
We may have dropped out for a second there, but it looks like it's okay.
Mary Kay, see? Even if it's not the most popular one, it doesn't matter. At least that's a brand that most people would know.
Yeah.
Do you have pen stuff? Avon, another one.
Yeah, looks like we're okay. It just said we reconnected, so I thought maybe we got dropped. Yeah. Maybe that was the internet people being like, "You folks do not have internet."
Merle Norman. See, I mean,
Merle. I would never have thought of Merle Norman. Like I know what it is, but I would have.
There's stores, so yeah. I mean,
I totally forgot about it.
Yeah.
Now you come with 5 makeup companies. I mean, all right.
You only know makeup
to your house. Yeah, it's
sure.
fair.
Yeah.
It did drop for a second. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know why. It looks like everything's fine. It didn't even show it on YouTube that it dropped, but I believe that it did. Is that your connection? We should be back.
Should be. If not, just
she worked
refresh.
there in college.
Oh, there you go. Bare minimum.
I said that.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, that was one that Mike mentioned too.
Yeah, you may have to refresh.
Yeah, we got. Speaking of bad rain, we got hail again.
Dude,
Second time
hail.
in like a month we've gotten hail. We maybe got hail one time since we've lived here.
I know.
So, it's been weird weather for sure.
Yeah. I don't care for it. So allergic to what you use now? Yeah, it's good. It's just made of rocks or whatever. Hey, Jonathan Brooks. What's up, Jonathan Brooks?
Oh, hey, Jonathan.
Yeah. Another thing that I guess I should tell people that I haven't said yet is if you're coming to the Triangle Pin Show, I got a table. So come see me.
Buy our wares.
Buy things. Do you get? I wish we got cicadas down here.
We get some, but not the one that has the huge.
Well,
that with the weird name.
Brood 10.
What?
Brood 10.
Sure.
Is that the weird name you were trying to think of?
Yes, Becky, get those odd keychains.
Well, we got a couple left. We don't have that many.
Mm-hmm.
If you are anywhere near where there might be cicadas, there's this cool app called Cicada Safari, which it's overexposed. Cicada Safari. It's free, and it can help you do some citizen science on cicadas, which is fun. So like, there's a map that'll show cicada sightings around you. So we're just to the east. We're in this area. And so we haven't gotten cicadas yet. We may. There's some out in Durham, it looks like.
Yeah.
So they're like kind of on either side of us by about an hour. So maybe, like, there's cicadas around. That's those little blips.
Yeah.
So you can, like, when you find a cicada, you can take a picture of that cicada and send it to them. It'll, like, help cicada scientists do cicada science. I really wish we had cicadas. I'm really sad.
Funny story about cicadas. On my birthday, Mike's aunt, the one that's into plants and all those things, she was talking about the cicadas, and she, instead of saying, what did I say that she said?
She said cicadas.
Cicadas. She said cicadas, and I didn't want to pretend that, I mean, I sort of pretended, I didn't say, what are you talking about? But I just let her keep talking about it. I was like, let me use some context clues to try and figure out what she's talking about. She was talking about cicadas, and then I told Mike about it, and he goes, she totally knows it is cicadas, but for some reason she had him and was like messing around. I don't know why she would say that.
Oh, that's the thing that people in my family do, is you just like pronounce a thing in like a wacky way, like we like to say chihuahuas.
Would she have wanted me to call her out and be like, why did you say that?
Yeah, maybe.
Ooh, well,
I don't know. Maybe not.
I did not.
It's fine. She probably figured out. She would figure out what it was. Dogs go crazy over them? Yeah, they totally do. Apparently they're delicious. Yeah.
I mean, if it's dead, then let it eat that, I guess.
Well, eat them when they're not dead.
Why?
Because they're delicious. It's a little hoppity food thing.
But they don't live long. They work so hard for so many years.
They live for like 17 years.
Well, in the ground, but we don't get to see them.
It's true.
They're only alive up here for a little short amount of time.
They really hurt if they hit you in the face on the motorcycle? Yeah. Wear a helmet,
sure.
Greg.
Yeah.
But yeah, I bet they do. I mean, they're not small.
No. And they have those exoskeletons that seem
cicadas
hard.
By the millions here yearly. 10, 13, and 7. You get all of them in Costa Rica, huh? That's awesome. So there are all these broods around, and they're all named by numbers, basically. And some of them are like disappearing. So there's a brood that pops up in Boston that's basically almost disappeared. There's hardly any of them left, that sort of thing. But the reason there's gazillions of them, it's something attrition. But like basically the idea is that like they're delicious, and so they pop up out of the ground in the trillions. And the first few million get eaten by birds and all the other stuff. Yep. And then after that, the birds and dogs and stuff are just tired of eating cicadas. Oh. And so the rest of them get to make new cicadas.
Oh, good luck, Fed.
What happened?
COVID is very bad right now, so they can't go out and.
Worst it's been. Oh, geez. Yeah, be careful.
Yeah, I hear South America is not doing great as well.
Jonathan, what did he say? Oh, love to find their exoskeletons and freak shit out with them. I love the exoskeletons. They're super cool. Like they're on, trees and the side of your house and everything. Yeah. Yep. I think they're dope. What kind of things am I going to sell at the Triangle Show? Well, I've been making some more fun little pen rest things.
That look really cool.
I've actually been doing a pretty good job. I'm not going to lie. There's probably 10 of them that are really cool.
We sort of made some, and then when the pandemic started, we just sort of stopped making them. But we got a pasta press or a pasta maker,
roller,
which life-changing.
Yeah.
And we have a toaster oven now, too, we could even use.
Yeah, it's true. Our friend Sandra gave us a toaster oven.
Cupcake
How long do cicadas stay around? I mean, they'll be around for a couple of months, I think.
I don't know. I feel like they don't last very long, like butterflies and stuff. Maybe not.
Well, I don't think they individually last very long, but they sort of stagger their emergence. And
fair.
We can do that. I don't know what else I'll have. We're going to have some pens and stuff. I have a friend or two who's going to put some pens on my table, I think.
Who's that?
Well, I don't want to say names,
Okay.
just in case they don't, or whatever. But do that. Show the pen rests. They're actually
Not baked.
they're not
Like
baked.
at least the last ones you've made.
You want to go and grab them? They're in the oven.
Do you want to pick them up? You're not gonna be able to like.
I mean, they're on a baking sheet.
Okay.
You don't have to.
No. You love making me get up.
I do. Well, you're wearing pants.
Yeah.
I have some of these bags that are actually I've had for a little while, but I never put them on the website. But it came out pretty cool. You're seeing your old pins? Yeah, I think I am probably going to sell some pins at Triangle. The Triangle Pin Show is in it's in Raleigh, actually.
June 10th through something like that.
Something like that. It's the second weekend in June, right?
I think
So these are still kind of fragile because I haven't baked them yet. But I think some of these came out really nice. I got really into these like little tiny layers.
But with that pasta maker, it's so much easier doing ones like that.
Yeah. These are still soft, so we can't touch them.
Yeah, you get fingerprints on them.
Yeah, I would hate to ruin these. I'd never be able to make them again. Baking sheet full of, yeah, right. 2 cicadas in a frame from our artist Christopher Marley. That sounds cool. If you do a show walkthrough, I'll watch your table. Nice. Sounds like a disaster. It should be fine. What are little things that look like turtles? Oh, they are turtles.
Yep.
So we have we got a little turtle mold, and they.
It was actually sorry because for the company had when I was buying.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, and so they just randomly threw in this mold that has a little flower and a turtle, and Mike's like, let's just make some, because you get lots of little leftover pieces.
Yeah, you get little ends and
Yeah.
pieces and stuff, yeah.
So mixing those together and making little turtles is a nice little,
Yeah.
it's just a little thing to sit at your desk, or, well, we'll say it's a good luck charm. It's like those little daisies, or are they little daisies? What are those?
Yeah, the little oh wait, what do you mean? The other
Like the good luck things that you have, and there's a
Shamrocks?
ladybug. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking. I mean, I know what a ladybug is, but I don't know about them being good luck.
Well,
I believe you.
yeah, there's a little thing that usually have a card, and it's a good luck thing. So
Huh.
we can say that it's that.
Oh, Katie might come in and try to walk out. All right, I'll go put these back then. Yeah, so
I was thinking cat fur will
that
stick
too.
to it too.
They do, and sometimes I have to like try to get the cat one cat hair off of a baked one.
Yep.
Oh.
The other thing is, if anyone would like a certain color scheme or an idea that they would like, and will be at the Raleigh Pen Show. I mean, even if you don't go to the Raleigh Pen Show, but if you want to come see, we can make a bunch of types, and you can pick the one that you would like as well. Your turtle sits on your work computer. How cute. There's a lucky cat. Yes, there are the lucky cats with the arms, stuff like that. And they're like, there's worry stones. It's that type of thing. But I remember a ladybug and something else, and I can't remember. Are you rolling over?
It's bubble wrap. It's
I
fine.
know.
I didn't know what that was. Yeah, so I just like give those little turtles away when people order stuff from my store. So if you order something from my store, you're almost certainly going to get a little turtle in there because I make a bunch of them.
Yep.
So yeah, they are fun. Am I gonna get more bird pens? I don't know. Should we talk about bird pens?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it, so I can't really. It's up to you.
I have arranged for my last bit of bird pens from Franklin-Christoph. They're gonna be some parrot pen rests to match my bird pens. You know what? Maybe that'd be fun.
Well, we did it one time, and then nobody. Oh, it was the other one. So the first edition,
Yeah.
we got orange and teal ones that
Yeah.
had the diamond cast for Mike. And then we made a bunch of those to, like, you can get that and then have the pen rest to match it. Nobody wanted them.
I couldn't even give them away.
Yeah, nobody wanted them.
In fact, I
So
still
we
have a
tried
bunch of
it,
them.
but it did not go well.
I still have a bunch of them. Yeah, nobody wanted them. Yeah. Apparently they're hideous. So, you bought that pen too? Yeah, it's a cool pen. Become a patron to get first crack. Well, patrons got first crack the first time.
Yep.
So the patrons, I think pretty much everybody who was a patron that wanted one got one. But what?
It's different.
Oh yeah, so this next round is going to be different because there won't be very many, and we can make slightly more. So I'm going for the Pocket 66 this time. So the first round were the 46. This next round is going to be the Pocket 66. Because it turns out you can get slightly more pins out of, like...
Shorter rods, yeah.
Yeah, well, like...
Fewer rods you can...
One, maybe two more of these. And there aren't that many of these rods left. Jonathan Brooks made these rods. These are Jonathan Brooks rods.
You really having voice and stomach sounds.
Oh, man, I don't know. I didn't take my allergy pill this morning. Maybe that's
that could be it.
Got a frog in my throat. There will be some of these. There won't be terribly many of them. There were only...
That's the problem, yeah.
That's the problem. There won't be very many of them, unfortunately. There will be like 7 or 8. So
Mike is always... Are we going to sell all of them? I'm like, yes, you're going to sell. I mean, it's not like there's 50 or 100 of them. Then maybe it'll be more difficult, but yeah.
No, they're going to be polished. They were polished the first time, and I think it looks super polished.
I don't think I ever saw what they looked like matte.
I saw the... I've seen the rods matte. And they look pretty good, but these look so darn good polished that I was like, just let's do them polished. Antihistamines make life possible considering a food group. I've got 2 of them right now. I've been rocking Zyrtec, and I just got some Flonase spray stuff.
The Flonase really works for him.
It really, really helped out. I take both, and actually on the official Flonase, it's like, hey, get both of these things to like really be allergy free or something like.
Oh, that's good.
And they're not kidding. That really works if you remember to do it.
Yeah, those aren't matte. It's just I think the color.
I think it's just fuzzy
doesn't
because of the
look shiny.
Hold on, influencer hands. Yeah, it's matte. Or it's not matte.
It's shiny.
Shiny. Yeah. I think this pen actually looks really good as a Pocket 66. This was the
first
the inside is a touch dull. Yeah, that's true. They didn't
yeah, that's true.
So that's I don't know. It looks pretty okay, but I don't know. I like the shiny finish a little bit better. This is actually my first prototype one as a Pocket 66. And I really like it as a Pocket 66. I think the shape is really good with the swirl and the color. Anyway.
The only downside that people ever have about the Pocket 66 is that it can't hold a converter.
Yeah,
so,
that was...
FYI, you can't hold a converter.
I dithered for a long time about that. I was like, I really like having a converter, though. But, I mean, if I make more, then that means more people can get them. And there aren't going to be very many. So, and I don't actually know when I'm going to get them either. So, we'll see. But, anyway, those are in the works.
It will eventually happen. We will be moving in a few weeks for Franklin-Christoph, so it's going to be...
NFC is moving, so we'll see how it goes. So, I've been eyeing up translucent solid resin pens, such as one of the Sailor Element pens. This could be a lower price option for that. Yeah, it could be. Wait, swallowed a cicada? No, you didn't swallow a cicada. What's going on here? Perfect. I don't know. I missed something in chat. Buy the paper? What paper? What are you talking about? Oh, buy their paper because of the paper palooza.
Oh.
Y'all, yeah, he put on Instagram that y'all sold like a ton or 2 of paper or something. 2 tons of paper or some nonsense.
I have no idea. We sold so much paper. I had to stop at the post office and drop off so many bins. Because if you get anything that is like A5 can fit in our usual envelope ones, but if you get more than 3 of those, then you have to get these huge boxes. And so we had
2 tons of paper so far. 2 tons.
Sure. But yeah, it was
you carried 2 tons of paper into the post office.
Strength day indeed.
That's right. I told her, you've already done your strength workout. You don't have to do it anymore. She did not go for that. She is, that's exactly the post I was looking for.
I didn't even see that. When did you post that?
Just today.
Oh, okay. Well,
5 hours ago.
Never mind.
That's when you, for every 50 pens, you get a free custom.
Yep.
And Lisa, who we know, is on her 200th pen.
Yeah. So Lisa is, even when I started at Franklin-Christoph, everyone knows Lisa. She goes to the Triangle show, so we will see her at the Triangle show. And she's just been, Scott said from the very get-go that she's just been a supporter because she lives in North Carolina too. So it's one of those, near you, so you feel a little bond over that. And anyway, yeah, she's just been supporting us since then. And it's just crazy. We don't have anywhere close to that many. And we like them too.
Probably not. Yeah, 200. And so she got the new Model 50 in a swirly, it looks like a Brooks acrylic. Is that?
It looks like, yeah, it does. That's super cool, though.
Yeah, it's Primary Manipulation 3 by our buddy Jonathan Brooks here.
Oh,
but yeah, I think it came out really well. That is a good-looking pen.
And it shows the shape more.
Yeah.
With this, yeah.
You got this, like, hourglass thing going on. Right?
So, yes, we are very fortunate to have Lisa. And
I think at, like, 100, she got a 100 pen case or something.
Yeah, she got a pen case. I think it was just an 80, like our usual one, but it's a special color and stuff.
I think she got an 80 and a 20.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They were like custom colors or something. Yeah.
Yep.
So like, look, if you buy thousands of dollars worth of pens,
well, look,
over
a
decade or whatever,
and she's just such a nice person too.
Yeah.
We've gotten to know her at the Raleigh show because I think that's the only one she goes to. Unfortunately, we don't get to see her often enough.
Looking at her, what's this? So there's her 50th and her 100th there as well.
Aww.
Yep.
I wonder who did her 50th or 100th. I mean, is that a 46? That is such a fun.
This one?
Acrylic. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but I like it.
Confetti. Yep. Oh, those are woodsheds, I think.
No.
Yeah, it's woodshed.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike Woodshed. Yeah.
I really like the acrylic though, because we had like just a rod of those.
Just showing all the Franklin-Christoph she had with her, probably.
Jeez.
I love this one too. This is a great color. Yeah. Anyway, yep. So she got a real cool pen for that 200th.
I really hope that they show a picture of her collection. I love when they show a picture of the collection there.
Oh, here.
Oh, those. There you go.
Yeah. So there's her. That was her collection 140 weeks ago. She doesn't post a lot on Instagram.
Yeah.
But that's 140 weeks ago.
It was liked by me.
Yeah, right. There's one of her custom cases for the 100th or whatever, and there's the other one.
Yep.
Look at that orange
Lisa's
and black.
FC collection.
Woo!
Yep.
Woo! That's good. She's got good taste, that Lisa.
Exactly. I like to see what people have the most of and what kind of colors people gravitate towards.
Mm-hmm. You're already a minute behind on 2x speed? Oh, that's weird, Christine. Yeah, I think our stream has been going okay, I think.
No.
Looks like it's been fine. So that's I can't help. 200 is awesome. Wowzers, indeed. I agree on the FC50 and Brooks. Looks super awesome. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said that we're gonna be releasing the other 50s.
Yeah, and he said like next week or something. Is that what it said on the?
I didn't read the post, and that's why I thought it said something about that.
I think it said next week. I was like, hey, if you want somebody to talk about those, then,
it was on the one. It was on that one.
Black IPO Model 50s will be available next week.
Oof.
So yeah.
You heard it here first. I didn't know.
Well, you heard it on Instagram first.
Oh, well.
So,
everyone else knew.
How dark is the vintage green? Vintage green's a pretty dark green.
It's lighter than the emerald green.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
The acrylic?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yes.
I always thought the vintage green.
Are you questioning me?
I thought the vintage green was like the dark one that's like a little bit of translucency at the edge or something. She's looking for a picture of it on her phone. Yeah, next week. Oh.
I took a picture for somebody on...
Isn't that vintage green?
That's
emerald. Vintage green. Oh, I had them backwards. That's the... So, yeah, vintage green's kind of in the middle. Actually, my jade is pretty close to that vintage green, isn't it?
It's a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
And flecked, yeah.
So, yeah, it's not super dark. Like, you're not going to mistake it for black, but it's a fairly...
No. It's definitely light.
It's a fairly...
The emerald, you can definitely tell that it's green as well, but it's darker still.
Too much reflection. It's not going to work.
Sorry, yeah.
Yep. But
it's definitely fairly light.
Yeah.
It's a medium. You can definitely tell over the screen.
Well, let me get mine. You can imagine it a shade darker.
Yeah. Yes, if you want discounted paper, there's 25% off paper at Franklin-Christoph. Yeah, I think he said until the 13th or so, or until we run out of things, which we have run out of things. Yeah.
I was like, I gotta get some paper. I was like, what are you talking about? I can build a paper fort in here already.
That's true.
I don't have Tony levels of paper, but... Huh.
Where's your pen?
Where's my pen? It's in another binder, obviously. It's not at hand. It's probably over there. Don't worry about it. Oh, well. What's the different paper types from FC like? Well, there are essentially two different paper types.
They're very close in terms... The properties are basically the same, I've noticed, and you probably wouldn't notice a difference between... So there's bamboo, and then there's sugarcane.
The sugarcane's a little bit more of that, like, sort of mauve tint to
the
it,
color,
right?
yeah.
It's not quite... It's not as bright a white.
I don't notice it unless the water of any liquid gets on the paper, then it comes out like really pink. I notice it right away, but I don't really notice it when it's just looks white to my eye.
Yeah, if you don't put it next to a white piece of paper, you won't notice.
Exactly, you won't know. Yeah.
Yeah, so some of them are sugarcane.
The smaller notebooks, like the 5.3 field note size and the traveler's notebook size, that's sugarcane. And
yeah, so it looks white enough.
Yeah.
Until you put it next to something that's got like a bright white.
So yeah, the field notes and the traveler's notebooks, those are bamboo, but the ones that are in the A6 to A4 books are the sugarcane.
Yeah.
But they're all fountain pen friendly.
Yeah.
The coloring just a little bit different, but how they react and the texture feels similar between the two.
Gary says a small notebook with a slight purple color paper and not had great performance. Well, being a second shouldn't make a difference. I'm not. A friend of ours had one of them. Had one of the bamboo ones and didn't have very good performance. But like,
I heard.
But then he tried mine. He's like, oh yeah, there must have been like some I don't know, a few pages or something in a batch, or maybe like a bad. Yeah,
we don't. That's a rare thing. We don't get that very often. If you have an issue with any performance of it, let us know. Yeah. But that's not. We've heard that like once, and
it hardly ever happens. Yeah. It's like this. It's literally like the second time I've heard of it. So.
Yeah, but it can happen. You know how batches can be. I mean, something can happen at the factory, and a few pages later it can be fine. But
yeah. If you have a problem with any Franklin-Christoph stuff, always email Franklin-Christoph.
Always let us know. Yeah.
They tend to hook people up with help.
So. And we won't, unless you say something, we won't know if it's an issue too. Right. Is the other thing.
Fibers are more noticeable in sugarcane paper. Even the nibs, your pens tend to get those slight fibers, and you're right. Yeah, so sometimes you can get if you have a really fine nib, you can pick up fibers, I think. But
if you have ground nibs that are sharper on edges, that can happen. If it does happen,
I had a stock Delta. I actually still have it. That's a fine, but it's so sharp that it cuts through the fibers on paper. It makes them bleed a little bit. Yeah.
That's weird.
Okay. Yeah, it's weird. But it can totally happen.
The thing that can happen and build up over time is those fibers get caught in the slit, and you just want to take a piece of shim. What do you guys usually use? I have my own particular, brass shim, and just take it carefully right along the slit there, and it'll get rid of that, and so it'll flow better.
I just had issues with Rhodia not long ago. That is weird.
I have heard that one other place too. Somebody was saying that. I just think that's weird.
I have, the Rhodia web notebooks, the paper is entirely different, not nearly as good.
That's exactly. I don't remember which they were using.
And I've also got the big, A3, which is the desk size.
Yeah.
And that one's just not as good either. I don't know why. And there was one run of Rhodia dot pads that had the dots were big. Huh. It was kind of weird. The dots were big and kind of fuzzy looking. The printing wasn't quite right.
Quite right.
And I asked Rhodia about that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we know about that. There's nothing we can do. They're out there in the world." And it works fine. It's just not quite as good as the rest. They had some weird batch thing. So, it can happen with anything really. But let Franklin-Christoph know. Yeah. I mean, not here. She can't help you here. Yeah. But talk to the CS website.
Exactly.
Or, email.
Send an email in, or we have a phone number. Feel free to call us.
Yep. So yep, there's that.
I only do nibs.
That's right.
I don't know about nothing else. Just
That's
nibs.
right.
Just kidding.
Is it a nib? I don't know anything about it. Somebody was asking on Slack about if we could talk about what pin shows we're attending this year.
What pin shows are you attending this year?
Triangle.
Yep.
Plan to go to Triangle.
Yep.
And probably Chicago.
Okay.
In September. But also that means like probably not Dallas because it's too close. I don't really want to.
DC.
Oh yeah, DC. Yeah, I'll probably go to DC. Well, you're going to DC, so
yeah,
I might as well.
So what I'm scheduled to go to for FC, which is again different than his because
because I don't work there.
Yeah, and we're scheduled as of right now: Raleigh, DC, San Francisco, and Chicago.
Yeah, so
which leaves out several. Unfortunately, it's just one of those things that a lot of them got bunched together in a short period of time. And as a vendor who makes the product, it's really hard for us to be able to have enough product and for us to travel. And not knowing how COVID things are going to be, we sort of want to err on the side of having a few shows, but not making it so we're constantly every few weeks going to a show again.
Like Dallas and Chicago are like neighboring weekends, and there's just
and so and they're both really good shows, and so it's too bad. But and next year we have no idea what the schedule we're gonna have. The only one is Philly, probably. If we can have Philly, we'll definitely go to that because Scott Franklin is co-owner of that. But other than that, I don't know. He has not talked about that.
It's too early to know about that stuff.
Yeah.
When is DC? DC is beginning of August.
Yeah.
But you know what? I've got it in my planner.
Oh,
I put them all in my planner.
Look at you.
I know. I'm very fancy. If I can find the right ribbon. There we go. This is the front of my planner.
Stickers.
Yeah. All right. So...
First weekend, 5th through 8th, says Greg.
Yeah, so Triangle is the 11th through the 13th of June. Nothing in July. Yeah, so August, DC is the 5th through the 8th. And then San Francisco is the 27th through the 29th. I'm probably not going to go to San Francisco. Flights are expensive, and it is so long. Such a long flight. Also, like, school starts right then.
If I were you, I wouldn't go. That's just too much in a short amount of time, and it's a long... Yeah.
Plus, it's like a 6-hour flight, and I don't know.
I mean, it's a really good show. I'm glad that you were able to go to it before.
Yeah, I really want to go as a...
person.
just as like a rando.
Yeah.
Maybe next year I'll do that. But it's tough because it's right at the beginning of the school year.
Yeah, it is.
And so like things are getting rolling. It's like, it's tough to bounce.
And
it's like a full day of travel too.
Yeah.
So
and back in the day, wasn't DC a little bit farther into August? Like a weekend or two later? Because I always feel like back when we didn't work shows and we just went, DC was always on that cusp of, I need to start thinking about class stuff.
Well, it wasn't just that. I think it actually might have been a week later because usually we start in like the 3rd week of August for school. Yeah. And so it would be like the 15th to the 16th or something.
I think something like that.
And so we'd be there for Friday or Saturday and Sunday, and then I would start school on Monday. Yeah. It was brutal. Yeah. So then Chicago is the 30th of September. So it's that last weekend of September. So I'll probably do that one. Because it's an easy enough flight. It's short. It's not very expensive. I like Chicago.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, too, is to consider what shows to go to of, airport size and all that stuff really it varies depending on the place and the time of year.
Could a mod post a well-appointed desk link for shows? Oh, I don't know if any of my... I haven't seen any of our mods, actually.
Uh-oh. Don't tell them.
I know.
Remember when we had that troll at one time? Who was here for that one? Raise your hand. I was. Oof. That's who. Oof. You can't go back and find it. Mike did not put it online.
Hey, it's a Sarah. Look at you being here.
Just in time indeed.
Let's see. From one live stream to another. What's up, Francisco? Bored and agitated.
Yeah, are you gonna do a live stream from Raleigh and DC?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to.
Any takers on somebody to watch his table?
Beth already said she would.
Oh, she did? Oh, I missed it.
I know PB is going to be around. There'll be people around
There's-
to watch
yeah.
it. Or I'll just throw a sheet over it. Like, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be fine. When let's sugarcane paper ride today.
Oh,
Wonderful
did
stuff,
it?
says Carl.
Good, Carl. Thanks.
Good.
Thanks for helping us get rid of paper.
David said it used to be the second weekend we started going to DC. So I love seeing
Yeah.
Mike and San Fran. Oh, thanks, Brian. Appreciate it. 2018, we're both there. Yeah, we were both there for the last 2 years, 3 years.
I didn't go.
The last 2 years because it didn't have it this year.
Yeah. And the year before that, I was supposed to go, and then I got food poisoning.
That was L.A.
That was L.A.
Yeah, because we went to
So I
to
guess
San
I
Fran
went
the year
3
that Jim
years in a
died.
row. Yeah.
Because there was it was super depressing.
Yeah.
And then was that the first time I went to San Fran? I don't remember, man. I've been to 2 or 3 times anyway.
Yeah.
Went down to make it to a pin show. I mean, international travel, which is a pain. Yeah, it is a pain, Greg. It is. Just in time, dark day. Yeah. You're gonna cause trouble. Sarah, you going to Triangle? Sarah's not going to Triangle. She's gonna be moving. She's gonna be moving to the frozen north.
Yep. Back to the frozen north.
Too bad.
Yeah.
I have some of the small A6 notebooks from before. There were more TN refills you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Vagabond refills are really good. I don't
They're
have
nice
one
size.
in reach. They're over there, but they're good size. I like those. I found that I don't use my small notebooks very much right now because they're. Oh, I should grab those. I'll link to these things. I feel like I just don't use them as much because I'm not leaving the house much.
Oh, right. That person posted those. I forgot.
Yeah. Story Supply. There we go. Front page of that thing. Story Supply has the Brood 10 notebooks. It's Brood X, but that X is a 10.
Thank you for telling me.
Well, look, a lot of people don't know. It wasn't for you. I know, of
You
course,
looked
you know.
straight at me when you said it.
No, I didn't. Nobody can prove it. But it's got this great illustration. There we go.
There.
Look at that. Look at that cicada, man.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! It's gorgeous. I should get some. That's $13 for a 3-pack.
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
You can also get with a sticker bundle, which is 2 of these skulls and 1 cicada. I wish it was just 3 cicadas. I would pay the same amount for just 3 cicadas.
Too.
Yeah. Because, I mean, cicadas come out in the trillions. You need more than 1 cicada. And that's
Agreed.
just such a good sticker. I mean, look at that
Yeah.
thing.
I wish it had more, just the cicada stickers.
I mean, I might talk to them and be like, hey, guys, can I get some of the cicadas?
You know what we're going to do? This has nothing to do with what we were talking about. It's after 6, so I can do what I want.
601. She's like, shut up about this. We're talking about pizza now.
No, I'm not talking about pizza. It's not food related at all. Remember what we were talking about? About what we were going to do and have them guess what you were doing?
Oh.
Just remember that right now. Talking about cicadas made me think of that.
Audrey wants to imitate an animal.
Yep.
We'll do that in a minute.
Well, I just wanted to bring it out, so at some point we're going to have to.
Oh, Tina says she'll watch my table at Chicago. I'm not... At this point, I'm not planning on having a table in Chicago. I haven't talked to them about that or anything. I don't know. I may just go just for funsies. Because Audrey will have a hotel room, so that takes off a lot of the cost.
You're lucky that Scott lets you bum off my room.
I know. Nobody else does that. I mean, we're married. What's he going to do about it?
Oh, jeez. What? He can't do anything about it.
I mean, he doesn't buy me meals or anything. He just,
No.
You're going to have the room anyway. Let's see. Good luck with the move. Yeah, good luck with
Yeah,
the
you're
move.
barely in the room anyway. I'm the one who utilizes that
true.
room really well.
It's true.
Not
You're
during the day,
You're like,
but
what's
at
that, quitting
night.
time? Up to the room. And I'm like, oh, what do you want to do for dinner? And she's like, I'm getting room
Room service,
I'm
unless
like,
there's something
I'm not
that's-
paying for room service, so I'm going to, I guess, go eat by myself.
That's happened.
It's happened, but not much.
Room service is not as good as you would hope either.
No, it just costs 4 times as much.
Yeah, it's
The time Mandy was like, I had nachos tonight. It was like $65. So, Triangle house parties at Odd and Mike's house. It is not because we're a good hour away from the venue.
yeah, we're
and also
at
pandemic.
least an hour. Yeah.
So not this time. Maybe no, we're too far away. It's just too far.
Nobody will
wants
want.
to go.
I don't want to get up that early to drive to work all day
Yeah.
at a show. It's always a tiring. And unfortunately, I'm going to throw this out there now. I'm not going to be staying after at the shows because I have to come home to feed and medicate our animals. I would like to, but pandemic too. I mean, But I'll get to see everybody during the day, but I'll be working.
Yeah.
But it's Raleigh, so if it's your, we've said this before, but if it's your first show, trying to go to a smaller show is always a good thing. Yeah. And Raleigh is one of those Triangle show is a really good show as a first show. So if you're considering it and you're within driving distance, it might be worth it.
Bored and Agitated said he'd be down to slam some allergy pills to stay with nose and such. I mean, we do have a guest room in Francisco, so.
We do.
But
just one.
Just the one. You're a good dude.
Oh, so, we have a pull-out couch, too.
That's true. Even more nose fur in that, though, for sure.
I don't know if it's ever been used.
Yeah, it's been used.
Okay, there you go.
It's very comfortable. It's got that, we used it that time when we first got it. We're like, let's see what this is like. It's got that memory foam. Yep. It's like actually really nice. Camping out in the living room.
Since we've lived here, so it's 7 years we've lived here? So it's been 7 years since we've laid on that bed.
Yeah. Well, like your parents used it. My dad's used it.
My parents don't use it.
They used it at least once. Anyway.
Maybe once.
Artful Colorist asks, if you bought an FC pen from another retailer, does it count towards your 50? Yep. It matters that you have 50 pens. That's the important thing.
Yeah.
Not like he has to upgrade the room. Nope, it doesn't. So that's also why I would work some shows with Franklin-Christoph, because it's cheaper for Scott, because he doesn't have to pay for another room.
Yeah.
But I don't think he hasn't asked me to do any shows this year. So.
Well, he added another person to.
Yeah, you have more people on staff, so you have another person. You don't need me. It's fine.
We don't need you.
It's fine. It's fine. Discovered your channel from your live pin show post. Really awesome. Oh, thanks. Does it post? I appreciate it. Couldn't believe that you knew every person set up there. I mean, I don't know every person, but I do know a lot of them. But I've been going to pin shows for, I don't know, a long time. Quite a while. I don't actually know when our first one was, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, we've just been... You get to know most of the people run the circuit. Basically,
right. So you see them several times a year. It's not like I saw them like that one day.
There are some that just go to the one show that's there, and you know some of those, but of course there are going to be some that you don't know.
Yeah.
But the ones who go to most of them, you see them so many times a year. It's like every month you see at least twice a month. Sometimes you can see the same people. So yeah, you get to know.
It's true. Yeah. Yep. First Friday chat, they're too early for you, still at work. Sorry about that. It's 6:05 if time is working correctly where you are. It should also be 6:05. Will you live stream pin shows? Yeah, absolutely, Carol. Not planning on stopping that. I need to get that new streamy thing.
You need more words.
Do I need more words? You know what I'm talking about.
A gimbal?
I kind of gave up on the gimbal thing. Because it's just too expensive. No, that's not it.
Isn't that why you have patrons?
Gimbals
could give them a better product for the people? I mean...
I don't know.
I don't know.
There it is. Yeah. Where are you going? Gonna get one of these moments. The image keeps shifting. There's the thing I want. That's it exactly. It snaps on the back of your phone with a magnet and stuff. It's got a cold shoe to hold your microphones and whatnot like that. Yeah, they're finally in stock.
It's $20. Well, you should totally get it.
They're not that expensive. Well, it's like $40 for the whole thing, but that's not crazy. It's fine.
Their website's annoying though.
Yeah, that website just keeps moving, and that is real annoying. They make here we go. They make really good stuff, and this guy goes on all kinds of multi ball mounts and stuff like that. It's got every threading, but I probably get this one. It's like $60. Yeah.
Only 4 point something stars though.
Oh dang! What's the problem?
There's an issue.
Oh, I gotta look at this review. Great, perfect, couldn't be happier. Advertised, best thing.
Those are all bought reviews right there. Come on now.
Lowest rating.
There we go.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work with a case. Well, it does if you have a MagSafe case, fool. On a thin case. Yeah, they don't have a MagSafe case. You gotta have a MagSafe case. Hot shoe doesn't remain in place. Continues. That might be a problem. Not compatible with the 12 mini. Well, all right. Yeah, I'll be fine. It's not 6:05 for you. It seems like time must be broken where you are. I would talk to whoever manages time. What website? Oh, it's shopmoment.com. They make all kinds of cool stuff. They actually have the gimbal that I like the best too. But I think it's like $300. I don't know. My problem is that I use an external microphone that I jack into my phone, and so you need to have something that can also deal with that. I don't know. And then it's super heavy. And I tell you, after an hour or something of going like this,
You just need to work out some more.
I
Just
know.
get to work on that strength. And
I get done holding a thing out in front of my face like this for an hour and a half or an hour.
and you're just done.
I'm just like mine just goes. it's rough. So, but yeah, I'm not gonna stop. Google says it's 30 minutes. But Sandra lives about half an hour away, I think. Everyone's so friendly at shows. That's true, including Gina.
Custom Nibs Studio.
Custom Nibs Studio.
For
Get Gina.
All your grinding needs.
See Gina Celerino for all your grinding needs. She's got a new office space. Congrats on your new space, Gina.
That is very awesome.
Super fun. You'll be at the San Francisco Pin Show. I'll be teaching. Oh, that's cool, Eileen. I need to get an exoskeleton. Dude, I need an exoskeleton. Oh, I've been saying for years, exoskeleton. You know, Greg, if you know anybody, other Greg might know somebody who can hook me up with an exoskeleton.
Okay.
I think Men's can probably do that. So yeah, I'll have live streams. I ain't gonna stop those. They're good times. Good times. I wanted to talk about this thing. I totally forgot about that on us.
Yeah, we had.
Is
lots
it cool
of
if I
things to
talk about pen stuff still?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here's a pen stuff.
Well, it's not that we can't talk about pen stuff after 6. It's that I can bring up random other things that have nothing to do with pens.
There's a new platinum coming in July. I guess it's coming out. Nope, that's not it.
Nope.
That's not it.
Nope.
Thing is, there aren't very many pictures of it out there. This is from Reddit, but Reddit actually just goes to Pen Boutique. Where it's not very good. Where's the? I thought I had good pictures of it. Give me that Kinshu. No, not Plus.
Oh, not that one.
It's not
What,
that
on the
one.
right hand side?
This one? Yeah, Bittner. This is the Bittner one. But if you actually go to the Bittner website, it's not there.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's just finding the thing. But this is the last in that series of like the mountain pens or whatever. I think I can't forget what the name of the series is.
Something with an F.
Yeah. This one has like all kinds of swirls and round bits and like flame motif going on.
Yeah. So the first one was the Compo. The second one was
the Compo.
The white.
Was the white one?
And then purple.
Oh, and then purple, which is this Shun. The Shun.
And then now this one.
Yeah. Where's the white one? I don't see anybody showing that here.
Well, you don't have the right word for it.
Yeah, here it is. Yeah, unfortunately, the Pen Boutique is using. I mean, they obviously don't have the pens yet because they're not around yet. But the stock images look kind of fuzzy. But you can see the engraved bits. Yeah. Well, it's not engraved. They use they're injection molded. I think they have to have like fancy plates for them.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Mount Fuji.
Shino,
yeah.
Nice, Shun, Kinshu, Lavenda. No, that's just one of those.
Look up the Mount Fuji, and then that one should come up for you.
Let's see this dragon. Oh, snap. That's a whole different beast.
Yep.
Kinshu. The problem with the Kinshu, though, is that right there.
Oof.
500.
The Roka. Thank you. That's the other
Roka. That's the name of that thing.
Thank you.
The problem with it is it's $500.
Yeah.
Turquoise. Yeah, that was a Compo.
Yeah.
Yeah, $500 is too many dollars, I think.
It's a lot of dollars.
I think it's too many dollars.
Because I did not pay anywhere near that much for the Compo.
No, the Compo was a little bit more, but it wasn't that much more.
It was more than a regular Century.
Well, you got it at a really good price on that. I think it was going for like $300, and that's why I didn't get it to begin with. You got a good price on it somehow.
I don't remember how I...
Yeah, it was years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Try the Nibsmith website. Yeah, Nibsmith apparently has been like ghosting people on pens, so we're going to look at the picture, but I don't know if I can recommend Dan right now. I don't know what's going on with him. I hope he's okay. But yeah, that's a better picture. Good job, Dan. Figures Dan would have good pictures. So you get like a good view of the engraving, the like grooves and stuff.
Yeah.
Numbered. Whoa. Does it come with a fancy converter? Oh, it's a bookmark.
Somebody mentioned that.
I was like, look at that bookmark though.
Greg, yeah, he mentioned it comes with a bookmark too.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks real good. It doesn't look $500 good to me. Yeah. Like, I'm kind of cheap, but I don't know, it looks good.
I mean, when you can go and get like the blue 3776, the gold nib for what, under $100?
Well, that's on Amazon. That's like kind of gray market stuff.
Yeah. I said you can. I didn't say you should.
Oh, yeah. Greg says he can send me some exoskeleton if you give permission. Why do you got to have Audrey's permission to give me an exoskeleton?
I feel like we're independent people and you can decide for yourself.
Hey, Audrey, can I have an exoskeleton?
You don't have to ask my permission.
But can I, though?
I'm not.
Just for the record?
Mm-hmm.
Exoskeleton? Mm-hmm. I can be a superhero?
Do what you want.
And lift tall buildings with a single bound? I think that's how it goes.
Oh, hey, Anna. Should rather get a few FC pens for that money.
Yeah, I think so too. Hey, Anna, congrats on getting your first shot there.
She did?
She got that Paris Vax.
Oh, I heard the last time I heard she was going. Yeah.
Yeah, she got on schedule for at least. Prices are crazy. Yeah, they've been getting more expensive every single time.
Greg says if it were a sailor, people wouldn't be batting an eye though.
I don't know. I feel like they would.
Everyone knows I'm a huge stan for sailor.
We like sailors in this house. The new prices are
some of the prices I just sitting here going I just can't justify it, you know, and maybe I'm sure they have reasoning for it, but it's just really hard to
Shungyo. I don't know if maybe the Shungyo is part of that series, but I don't know. The Shungyo is not like it has some different
red one?
Yeah, the red one has like the cranberry one has like it's got like the different lines and stuff in it, but I don't know, maybe it is.
But so is 11 Day and the pink one, the Nice that I have.
Is that the Nice?
There's a Lelis.
Lelis, yeah, Lelis is the pink one.
Is it?
Yeah,
and then the Nice is clear.
There are two Nices. Yeah, they're both kind of clear. There's a Nice and a Nice Pure.
Yeah,
Pure is the better looking one, I think. There's a whole bunch. I actually have a hard time keeping track of which lines of pens. Platinum is doing, mostly because I think they're all in Japanese, and I don't know the the connection between all the things. I have a bunch of platinums that I ain't gonna hit on them.
Brian says I think the makers like to push the price envelope with the limited edition pens like Twisby and the Draco, which cost 2 times what the Aurora did.
The Aurora was like $100, and the Draco is like 120, 150, 125, something like that.
I don't remember. Yeah,
the Aurora was like $100. It's not twice, but it is more. The thing with the platinums is that I know it costs a lot to make those pens because, like the equipment that you need to make the different design on the barrel costs a ton.
But when I bought the Compo for you, why did it cost? Less than double. Yeah,
that's what I was going to say.
It can cost more. I'm sure it does, but is it that much more?
It's that much more than the regular platinums, but like they haven't been reusing those plates, which I think is weird.
With different color schemes with that design. Yeah.
You make me like an orange Compo or an orange Roca or something. I'll be like, yup, I'll have that.
Because they have the plates for them still once they're made. Yeah.
What do you call that thing where you make something less expensive by using the equipment? Anyway, they could it would cost less. Yeah. Like they make their money back better, more easily if they made more. And they just need to make different colors. I don't know. They need to do it. Getting it next Friday, she says.
Oh.
They can
economies of scale.
Economies of scale, yeah, but it's there's a word that starts with an A and it means to recoup the cost of equipment over time and. So amortizing. Thank you very much, Greg.
There you go.
They can amortize the cost. I kept trying to think arbitrage, and that's a different kind of thing.
So just take it where you're thinking ahead of, okay, it's going to cost this amount to make these plates.
Yeah.
But if we're only... Is it cost effective to just be like, I'm going to make these plates for this one color, this one pen that's limited edition, versus and make it so much more because it's only this amount of pens, but doing other colors and increasing the price.
But if I'm going to use those same things to make, 15 runs of that pen in different colors, which we know Platinum loves to do because they don't really make new models of pens much.
Yeah.
Like they could totally do that. Yeah, they could amortize that cost. They did make the Curados.
That's new.
It's been a year. They haven't had any new Curadoses out yet. It's been a year.
Right? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
somebody posted I forget who it was. I think it's
Are you
somebody.
sure it wasn't 2 years?
No, it's just one. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one because the prototypes were out at the pen shows just before the plague. So like we saw some of them, but it was like there was like one that was getting passed around.
That's right. I do remember that.
I like that a whole lot. It's a really good pen. I mean, it's weird as heck. I never got a new feed or a new nib unit for mine either. Mm-hmm. So might as well have been 5 years ago. That's right. Yeah,
but I would like if they had a different color in those with the different designs inside, and the price was less. Yeah, I would definitely get more of them. Yeah. But I can't justify one of them for $500. Yeah, unfortunately, because we're both big fans of platinum. You have more than I do, but
yeah, it's true. Draco's about $25-$30 more than the Aurora, but also has a rose gold. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the rose gold does jack the cost up, and I think it's because they really have to pay attention to their rose gold because they had a bad rose gold experience the first time they did it. I haven't heard any bad stuff about the new rose gold stuff.
No.
Or you Twisby Aurora in Taiwan and paid $60. Wow, nice. I got to play with the prototype in LA 2020. That seems about right.
There you go.
Want to round out your platinum nib collection? Yeah, I know, right? Not at that price. $500 is too much. It's too many dollars.
It's too bad because I like the pen.
I know they make it 3, and like I'm a little more tempted, but I'm still kind of like, ugh.
You might, yeah.
Maybe. Well, once you like take the dealer cost, and not misrep.
Yeah.
Like the compo is like you know 300 or something misrep, and then by the time you get it, it's 225 or something, you know. But yeah. Buy your vintage broad. Do you have vintage? You selling a vintage platinum? I know we'll talk about it later. But yeah, I like those. What other thing did I have on here that I really wanted to? Oh, you want to show this one? Speaking of things that are too expensive to buy.
Yes.
Look at this adorable little thing.
Look at this little Sailor Mini that's out at Kingdom Note.
It's so cute though.
It is so cute. It's cute.
Look how cute that is.
I also can't justify it.
Look at it being in the pocket there, just peeking out.
Being cute.
A little cute thing in a hand. The human hand.
Is it one of those ones that they're just adding colors together? Yes. Does that matter? No. Do I still like it? Yes. It's just a random assortment of colors, but I still think it's fun.
The problem is it is 39,000 yen.
That is like a $350 or so, I believe.
It's like $400.
Yeah. I think it's cute, but I can't get one.
Let me see. Search. $364. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a lot of dollars, especially for a little mini.
Greg, I totally realize it's not everyone's jam. I get it.
Yeah, no, I get it. And there are some of them I don't care about. But this one, I'm like, this is cute, though.
It reminds me of those color-blocked shirts.
Yeah.
You know, like the bright, quite...
Yeah.
ostentatious shirts that have the bright colors and blah.
Claire says, "Oh, hey, Claire, what's up?"
Oh, hey,
Kingfisher, no, that's the bee eater, I think is what that one is. There's no English on this page, but I'm pretty sure that's the bee-eating bird.
I don't remember.
Yeah, pretty sure it is. The Kingfisher is cool. I already have a Kingfisher Sailor Pro Gear. Couldn't stomach the price for a second. I get it. Yeah. Don't have any Pro Gear Slim Minis that are tempting you lately. They're cool. They're a nice little pen.
Yeah.
I mean, they're little. They're real little.
Yeah.
But it's still cute.
It's still super cute.
And, I mean, look at that bee eater, though.
Yeah.
They eat bees.
It sure does.
Look, I don't encourage eating bees, but that bird got to eat bees, man. Yeah. It's in the name. Don't like the dandelion one for the same reason. You need a common thread between the colors. That's fair. Well, with the bee eater, like, it makes sense because that bird's just a wild-looking bird.
Yeah.
That's what that bird is. True. Our friends at Yoseka have a bunch of new stuff. They
always have interesting things that you don't find at other places.
I like Yoseka.
Yeah. You can always find things that you want to get. Like that and jet pens and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Bees.
So Yoseka has their own sailor, the Yoseka Origin. There's like this fun story behind it that you should read on their page.
I haven't read it, to be honest, but I've seen the pen. Not in person, of course. Who's seen anything in person?
Yeah, so the story is during mini Yoseka happy hours in the backyard, team had beers and poured over hundreds of Pantone colors until we found the perfect Yoseka green color, and it matches the color that Neil's parents chose 40 years prior.
Oh, wow, look at that.
So it's like the original Yoseka green.
That's so cool.
I don't mind the gold. I think the gold hardware looks good with that green.
Certain greens, it can go either way. It's one of those colors. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Unfortunately, it's got that sailor price tag of $280, but
yeah,
you know, what are you gonna do? People like that, they're gonna get it.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think it's a really pretty pen. I think Wonder Pens in Canada is the same. They have a bunch of boutique sailor inks that are really hard to find. Had Y Studio before those new. Yeah, so Y Studio was hard to get for a long time in the U.S. Certainly. You could get it at Papier Plume had it, and
didn't Anderson's have it?
No, Anderson's didn't have it. There was like one other vendor that had it. Jet Pens, I think, had it. Oh. That might have been it.
Huh.
And then later they got, Kenro's doing them, so they're all over the place now. 280 seems like a steal next to that Kingdom Note Mini. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Oh, Yoseka had it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know about Yoseka at the time.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So, yeah. Yoseka have the Asian connections. They get stuff others can't. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Like, I like them.
Their personal touch and then having the letter. I really like it.
I think I have one of their notes like right over here. If I can move things on my desk. Yeah. Ugh. Like they wrote this little note and just like put it in with the last box I got.
Yep.
Just how fun is that?
Yep.
Yeah. Daisy and Neil. Nice folks.
Yep.
They also have an ink which is sold out.
Yep.
But it looks good. From
Taiwanese.
From Ink Institute.
Yeah.
It looks nice. I've seen it on some writing samples because some people got it. I didn't get it yet, but probably will.
It's a little emeraldy.
Yeah, it's a little emeraldy.
Yep.
It's nice looking.
Mm-hmm.
Got a lot of nice character, I think.
Yep.
I dig it. And then they also have this one, which I probably won't get though. And that's the Yoseka
I was like,
collection.
You just showed this, but I didn't realize. Yeah. I was looking behind. It shouldn't have been looking in the front, but behind.
This actually shows the pen better, I think, too.
It does look nice.
This walnut pen tray. It's a very nice chunk of walnut with like some grooves in it. Mm-hmm. But it's a little bit on the expensive side for me. $100 is, and pen trays can just be very expensive. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah, definitely.
And this does look real classy. Mm-hmm. This is apparently how they have their trays in their store, which is cool.
That would be really nice. Yeah,
I dig it. I'm probably gonna skip this. I don't have a place I can put this really. Mm-hmm. But there you go. So you got $100 and you need a really classy looking pen tray.
Yep, it does look nice.
Holds 7 pens. It's about $13 per pen.
Yeah.
So if you were to compare a Sailor Pilot and a Platinum Gold Nibs, say an extra fine, which one would you say is the smoothest? I think the Pilot would probably be the smoothest.
That's my guess.
Pilot generally tunes real smooth. Like sometimes they go too smooth.
Yeah, that's my.
I don't know if it's too classy for me. It's a little too expensive for me at $100 for a pen tray. But also, I don't have a flat surface where I can put a.
Well, you have so many pens that it's not going to be helpful enough to have that.
Yeah.
You need.
Like I need more bulk storage.
More things, which you don't want to pay that much because you need so much more.
Yeah, I'd have to buy a ton of them. Yeah. Got your Y Studio and Jet Pens. It seems right. Oh yeah, I think Pilot's going to be the smoothest. Like they tend to tune for smooth, and so sometimes with Pilot you'll get a little baby bottom, especially on the bigger nibs because they tune real smooth.
Yeah, you have to look out for that.
But I think if you want to have which one's the finest, probably the Platinum. And then Sailor, and then Pilot.
Well, there's the UEF.
I think the Platinum Extra Fine is real fine too. Yeah. It's not UEF, nothing is, but
yeah.
But yeah, well, Sabatogi might be. That thing is a stabby thing.
Yeah.
But yeah. But for me, Sailors are always a little bit on the rough side because of the way they grind their nibs.
Yeah, the way they're shaped. I can see, especially for specific people.
If you are not, if you don't have good
traditional
pen placement, good rotation or whatever.
I just had to get a few burrs off for Mike yesterday too.
But on the plus side, now I really like that pen. It feels good. I don't love that.
I mean, it's a really simple fix, but you can get have that feeling on.
Mm-hmm. Their nibs are always a little bit like this, which is great if you've got that on the paper. But if you rotate a little bit, then it's just
the other thing I always notice if I have a large piece of paper that I'm writing on, what I'm writing up at the top, the angle is drastically different than when I'm at the bottom, and so my hand does weird things at the bottom.
Not trying to get to the bottom.
Just trying to get to the bottom. And so I might not feel it most of the time. And then all of a sudden I'll have it where it feels not great, but it's because of my hand placement. And then I'll go to the next page and I'm like, oh, it's gone. And you don't think about it just because it's me moving it.
That's also why you tell people to like sit down and write with a pen.
Oh,
because if you stand up and write with a pen, that's not how it's going to feel when you sit down and write with a pen.
Yeah, especially when you have italics or anything that's sharper, then I always recommend people sitting down. And they give me a weird look like, why? I'm like, yeah, generally you. If you're writing with an italic, you're sitting down.
Well, you just don't think about it very much. You don't think about how differently you hit the paper when you're standing or something.
For sure. Yep.
Try to try them all at the San Francisco Pin Show in August. Yeah, go for it. I mean, people will have those things there. Yeah. For sure. But found a sweet old Cuban cigar box. Yeah, no, those would make great pen cases.
Bijou says you got to get it so Katie can jump on it and knock everything off.
Oh, man.
She would love that.
She absolutely would love just scooting them down the little slides.
Yep.
She just... The other two cats wouldn't do it.
No.
Mr. Nose might just, stumble across it because he doesn't really care that much, but Katie would do it on purpose.
Our cats went to the vet today.
Yeah, our cats went to the vet today.
The OGs.
Yep, the oldest cats, Clipsy and Nose. They are in good health, especially for like 15-year-old cats. Yeah,
she's always surprised how well they are doing for their age. But Mr. Nose has a heart murmur. Yeah. So that's the one thing that you can't do anything about it. You just have to...
Yeah. Hope his ticker holds out for a few more years. That would be great.
Yeah. Just have to love him harder.
Yep. That's right. Aiden's here. Sailor definitely has a sweet spot. Yeah, Sailor's got a sweet spot. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way they're ground. Yeah. That's why I use the platinums more usually than Sailors. I have to be more careful about how I write with Sailors. Yeah. Unless I have her just grind it into a regular nib for me, then I feel bad.
I just take my one specific tool and I just sort of just go around like that.
She makes it round.
And then at the top, a little on the top edge, and then that's it. Yeah. Those. Yeah.
I do have some stuff coming in the mail. Sounds like my doctor said you're in good shape for the shape you're in. Yeah.
Well, when you get to that, I mean, look, how old are they in human years? I mean,
I don't know how cat years work.
How they're doing is really well comparatively speaking.
There's no reliable scientific way to calculate the relationship of human and cat years. Generally agree the first 2 years of a cat's life are roughly equal to the first 25 of a human. After this, each additional year is around 4 cat years. So, yeah, I guess that's interesting.
Go to images. I want to see some,
She wants to see some images about cat stuff.
There you go.
How old is your cat?
They're going to be super seniors.
They are super senior, 15 plus.
Yeah.
And they both look better. They both look better than that poor cat right there. Aw. So they're.
Somebody brush that cat, please. Brush that cat.
Brush your cat. Mr. Nose is doing pretty good. You wouldn't know he was 15 or
Our
whatever he
vet
is.
loves Mr. Nose.
Oh yeah.
And she sort of admits that Clipsy is she has her personality, is basically what she said. We're like,
did she?
Yeah. And I'm like, she does what she wants and we respect it, And she goes, okay, yeah, I can see that.
Oh, dear. Mm-hmm. Use titles my hand does weird things at the bottom. That's true.
Yeah.
It's good. It'll be a good title. Just got a notification that your order of Troublemaker inks arrived.
Oh,
Very nice. Yep. I missed those, but I've got so many inks right now that I just...
Well, Nancy's cat is 18 and a half. Wow, that is... It's a long time.
Mm-hmm. It is.
ELH said their cat lived to 17.
That's pretty good for a cat.
Clipsy is a creeper cat. She is a creeper cat. I don't know if she is right now, but she can be.
We got Scraggles. Scraggles is really behaving herself today.
She is.
And we got Katy Perry.
The cats have been acting a little weird. Well, Katie was acting weird because the other two cats were gone.
Yeah, so was Scraggles a little bit. Yeah, I got up real early this morning, grabbed the cats. They were still kind of asleep.
Yeah, that's
They were not expecting
timing.
me to get up at like 8:30 or something and like snatch them off the couch and throw them in a cat carrier. They kind of looked up like, what's going on? And I'm like, good morning. So.
Greg, I really appreciate you bringing that up again because we would have forgotten.
Oh, man.
Speaking of cats, is Mike still going to play the guessing game thing?
Well, I don't need to. You do.
No, it's you. You're the one who's so good at it.
I don't think that's true.
I think it is.
Well, I take that as a massive compliment.
Well, are you going to do it or not?
I don't know, maybe. A friend of mine had a cat that made it to 29.
Oh my god. 29? What?
Years? That's absurd. That is so old. Grimm's about to be 10 years. He's a kitty half the time. Hermes is 9, but his health issues make his voice sound like a grouchy old boy. He's laying down, not Katie's not destroying everything. She's worn out.
I think she's worn out from being a little worried all day, I think.
Yeah, she's like, what'd you do with my other friends?
The other ones?
That's a.
I think they don't not get along, but they're not best friends with the other cats.
No.
But it was one of those things that she was sort of, I don't really like them, but why aren't they here? I don't like this. This is weird.
Yeah.
Where are they?
They don't
What'd
like
you
things.
do?
They don't like things to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats don't like change.
All right, so
29. Wow.
yeah, things that I will have unboxings for this next week.
Maybe you shouldn't tell them. I mean, they won't watch the video then.
Oh, I'll have an unboxing or two this week. One of some pens and inks. One of perhaps a knife.
Okay.
That went to West Virginia and hung out there for a little bit.
Yep.
Or, so it might come back with a little bit of twang, a little cold country twang.
Yep.
I don't know, maybe. Is that a thing?
I don't know.
So Cat Salmon Oliver chew everything. Oh, ours don't, but they do
They
claw
choose
everything.
specific things.
You can see the arm of this green chair behind.
Yeah.
Which arm? This arm I need to move. See the arm there. Katie has clawed that up pretty good.
Our poor $1 chair.
I bought that chair for $1.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if you mentioned that before, but yeah.
It's $1.
Likely, we don't want to know what happened on the chair. We cleaned it, but it came from the university.
Bought it from the university surplus sale. It's probably seen some stuff, but whatever. I cleaned it. It's
There
fine.
were stains on it.
It's clean now. It's
But
fine.
we did the full handheld
steam cleaner situation.
thing.
It's actually been cleaned many times, so it's fine. Everybody has cats. Yours is only 4 years. Yeah, a lot of people have cats. They make good pets. I don't know.
See, it's too bad you can't have pictures. Then you could be like, everyone show them their cat pictures.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was thinking.
Are we boring you?
No, I just all of a sudden had to yawn. I don't know. I've been talking too much. I was thinking it might be fun to do a thing with the patrons, like have a little patron Zoom hangout.
Yeah, I recommended that.
Is that you that recommended?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. So I was thinking that this idea that I completely had by myself.
Yep.
Was that it would be fun to have like a patron Zoom hangout at some point?
Like, we have a couple patron ideas, actually, that you hadn't really done anything that specifically was for patrons. You always appreciated them, but you didn't have...
I just never gave them anything back for their patronage, aside from my thanks. Yeah.
Well...
To be fair, I promised them nothing.
So you were upfront about saying, like, look, you can, and we appreciate it, but...
Yeah. A patron Discord. I don't know, David. You run a couple of Discords. Should I have a patron Discord?
Who wants to monitor it?
Yeah, who wants to be a mod? Well, they're my patrons. They'd be fine. I wouldn't have to worry about that.
You would hope. I mean, maybe just somebody goes in there with a different name and just starts trolling hard.
I hate to have to ban somebody who gives me money, but I'd do it.
It depends on how hard they're going into the trolling.
Yeah, so I might do a little Zoom thing. So if you want to get on that, maybe a Discord. I don't know. See what David says. He's gonna be like, "Don't do it." But I don't know. It could be fun.
It says all your good ideas come from me, obviously.
Yeah. You promise to be ad free. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, except for the ad that I put on every one of them. Every once in a while, I get a comment on one of my videos. It's like, that the very first thing you have when there's an ad, right?
People really get bothered by that.
That's the joke, yeah.
A small percentage of those, but those people that do are just super bothered.
Yeah, I got a comment. Did I show you tell about the comment I got earlier today? Somebody went to a video and said that this is the worst pen video or worst ink review video they have ever seen.
Wow.
I am disqualified or something. That video is from 2014. And it was on an ink that I know is everybody's favorite. But I didn't like it. It was G. Herbin Pearl Noir. I had a bad experience, bad time with that ink. I tried to love it.
I think I
didn't
remember
like
that.
it.
Yeah.
I'm like the only person that doesn't like that ink. But the video is legit terrible. I mean, it's 7 years old or something. But they're like, this is terrible. I'm like, yeah, I know. Stop watching it. Why are you watching a 7-year-old video? But whatever, man.
Can you get canceled 7 years later?
Right.
I think you. Well, you can. You can. Say terrible things on Twitter. You can totally.
That's true. No, there was nothing like that.
No,
it was just much like, I don't know. I don't love this ink that much. That was about as savage as it got.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1-800 rent a Yas mod. There you go.
Yep.
Yep. So, videos are fun.
Okay, so what is Mike doing here? What is he imitating?
I did that earlier. Look at this. Anna, our resident French person, says, I really dislike Pearl Noir. It's terrible. The French community avoids it too. What's up? Apparently I'm French. So.
Not a fit.
Oh, goldfish is not a bad idea. It's not technically a fish, but it does live in the water. I know Becky loves Pearl Noir. It's fine. A lot of fish guesses. Not exactly a fish. It does live in the water. It's not a frog. It's not an amphibian.
There's a hint here.
Eel.
Is that close enough?
It's an eel.
It's an moray eel.
Yeah.
See?
The moray eel. Good job, Ruth.
See? Yep, good
and
job.
Eileen, yep, nice. Eel. Yep. See, now if you're like, oh, teeth. Now I see.
I had to get the teeth.
Yep.
Yep.
I think he was going for lamprey eels. Not lamprey. They don't have teeth like that. They have teeth like this. And a radula.
I have video on my phone from when the aquariums went to. We just would sit there and just watch this eel just go. Just same cadence the whole time. Just continually the whole time we watched it.
More eels aren't fish. Actually, I don't think eels are technically fish. They're a different kind of critter. They're eels.
Man, they're so weird. What are the other things that they're like the sucker things?
Lampreys.
Yeah, those are so weird. And we watched that video of them I don't like those. Mm-mm. I don't like them.
I think they're cool.
I mean, they're cool, but I don't like them.
They're such a... Eels are fish? Oh, well, never mind. They're fish.
I mean, I was a marine biologist. I should know that. I don't know that.
She did bigger marine things. You did little tiny.
Thanks, Bijou.
Yeah.
So I don't have to feel bad.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Eels are fish? All right, it's fish then. I really thought eels were like a separate family of things.
Jeremy Wade would know.
Jeremy Wade would know.
Yeah.
He has waded with some eels.
Does anyone know who...
People know who Jeremy Wade is.
I don't know if that's true. Who here knows who Jeremy Wade is?
In spelling in 3rd grade, we did reports on animals, and everybody picked dolphins and fuzzy bears, and I picked the moray eel and manta rays.
I appreciate that.
Well, yeah. I mean, look, rays are big, charismatic, cartilaginous fishes.
I also call them amore eels because I call them the fish of
eel,
love.
It's the eel of love.
Yes, I'm not joking. I do that. I think it's hilarious.
Lampreys are scary. They're nightmarish. Yeah, it's also not going to hurt you. Like, a lamprey is probably,
This guy was trying to see if it would break.
Yeah.
The skin.
It was on Brave Wilderness, the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He was like putting like big like sea lampreys on him.
Yeah.
And like they'll
in
do
different spots. Like he was seeing if there were certain spots that are
like put it on his neck where there's a lot of blood.
Yeah.
Apparently it tastes human blood and it was like
ooh, and just like basically let go.
Yeah. He couldn't get them to eat him.
Yeah.
Which is, nice. Rays are actually a species of shark. Well, they're all cartilaginous, but different kinds of things. You get that in your life of YouTube too? Nice. Yeah. Daughter used to watch Jeremy Wade when she was a kid. I like Jeremy Wade. He's
If that guy has the time, he will sit there for 3 months and wear the same clothes. It doesn't matter. He's gonna catch that fish.
Yeah, he's on a show called River Monsters, and he's just like he goes and like fishes.
You go out there and you find that fish.
he's looking for this like one fish.
Yep.
Sometimes it takes a while. It's none of this like Discovery Channel usual nonsense where they're like, well, we were there for 3 days and we couldn't find this thing that nobody can find, so I guess it doesn't exist.
Yep.
He's like, no, I'm just gonna stick around for 6 months, and I have one shirt. So at the end of the show, he looks just wearing a tattered mess.
It looks a little rugged.
Yeah, like the wormy ones that float up from their holes. I think they're cool. It's gone through typing. I get people complaining about your old YouTube videos. I don't know.
Anna wants to know who Jeremy Wade is.
Oh, who's Jeremy Wade? He's
where's he from? Britain or something?
I'm gonna say he's British.
Sounds
I don't really know exactly where he's from, but he's I don't know if the best way to
Well, Google it and
sport fisherman, I guess.
I don't know if that's right.
Science educator.
Yeah.
Let's see what he calls himself. Television presenter,
British.
author, freshwater detective, and biologist. Interesting. He looks like this.
He's an older guy, but he's attractive. I'm gonna go out there and say there's something rugged.
Dude, here's a young Jeremy Wade.
Oh my gosh.
I think he looks better as an older guy.
I think he definitely looks better
also,
as an old guy.
By the way, look at them teeth there.
I don't like that.
Tigerfish.
Don't like it.
He's like, look at this gapy mouth boy.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
No.
Look at this guy somebody ate half of.
Oh.
Look at this guy with all his
that one.
barbles.
Yeah.
Wait, is this him?
No.
Like, this is a super young... Well, I don't know. That could be Jeremy Wade.
Let's look at the chin. What kind of chin does he have? No, that's it. I don't
That's
think
not
it is.
Well, that's not Jeremy Wade. Look at this guy's teethers. Anyway, I like fish. Did you mean bio stuff more recently in odds? I have less time to forget it. Well, and also she did virology.
Yeah.
But,
I worked on the lowest part of the food chain.
the very lowest. Like
Yeah.
it's fixing oxygen. That's how low it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Raise related to sharks. True.
We need to talk about Space Cat before everyone leaves.
Space Cat. Oh, I forgot
That's
about
what I
Space
was pointing
Cat.
to. Yeah.
I didn't know what you were pointing at.
Yep. Monday. I don't remember the time. Is it noon? Is that right?
That seems right. Space Cat.
Space Cat comes out with Hey Matthew and Cat. They have their...
I don't know if this is
release.
a cat one. I think it's just Hey Matthew.
I think it has to
Maybe.
do with
Well,
the
they talked about it on
kayak-
their podcast
yeah,
and stuff. So
I sort of think it's together, but I don't know. Anyway.
Space Cat is an old Hey Matthew design.
Yep.
He's been enjoying some Space Cat for a long time.
Yep.
And can I make this bigger, please? Will you let me do that? Good. When I maximized it, it was like not really maximizing it. This is a nice 360 view that Matt made for us and sent. It's got this fun space cat.
Yep.
We have some asteroids, satellites, spaceship, clearly a rocket ship. We got some planets.
So Monday at, I believe, noon, and it's $60.
Yeah. Yeah, you can get it as a mask and a pin case from Rickshaw.
That's right, yeah.
They have a whole bunch of Space Cat merch. So yeah, that's his stuff.
Super cute.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get one.
Yeah. So we'll be getting one of those. And he's collaborating with a cat. Hey, Matthew is collaborating with a cat.
Yep.
And also Cat, whose name starts with a C.
Yep.
Uh-oh. You're saying our stream is poor.
Uh-oh.
We may have glitched a little bit there, but I don't know. I think it's probably okay still. Anyway, yeah, we should have talked about that before 6:45.
I tried.
Go get you a Space Cat on Monday. You get it at Hey Matthew's site. I think it's heymatthew.com or something.
I believe so. You can double check. Oh. Thank you, Sarah, for getting the Rickshaw stuff. And you go to shop on the left-hand side.
Yeah, you can't get there yet. Where the heck did my... There it is. There's the Hey Matthew one. Yeah, you go to the shop there on the left-hand side of this. It's right there. When you go there, it'll let you...
Yeah.
It'll let you
Right
go.
now, it won't.
On Monday, it will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, it won't. It's just Hey Matthew's design site.
Yeah.
Hey Matthew, of course, did all the design for my logo
That
and stuff.
design?
Yeah, that's a Hey Matthew design. Worked with him on that. It was good fun. So yeah, there's that one. Was there anything else we absolutely had to talk about? I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it.
That's the only thing I wanted to mention, I think.
Yeah. Good job. Want to get some pizza?
I would love to have some pizza.
I would really like to have a pizza.
If you haven't liked this, go ahead and hit the like if you want.
If you like it.
If you don't, that's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
But it helps the channel somehow. Nobody knows, but it might.
There's new All-Star colors.
Oh, there you go. That's the other
New
thing.
All-Stars. We got Cosmic and Azure.
Yeah, see, the azure is blue, but I think of that blue that's down below to be more of an azure. But maybe I'm just wrong.
I mean, Azure just means blue. Like,
I know, but in my head, I picture a brighter blue when I hear that.
I feel like Cosmic is... I feel like this one's been done before.
What does that one remind me of?
It reminds me... They had the LX ones. I think they used to make an LX in this color.
Maybe that's it.
Like, it's kind of a bronzy sort of color or something. Maybe a little bit coppery.
So, yeah, they go live on Monday. So that's why you can't can't actually get into the site.
Yeah, it's not live yet. It'll be live on Monday.
Yeah.
Monday. I want to say it's at noon.
That's what I thought, but
Let me go and look. I'll look in the this thing here. Oh, they were talking about that on Slack too. I'm scrolling. This is. Let's watch Mike scroll. Scroll. Still scrolling.
I'm gonna look at it a different way to see if it's any faster.
Anyway, it's Monday. Looks like the LX. Yeah, I thought it did, right? Like interior decorator colors. Yeah, that seems right to me too. It's not the most exciting set of colors for the All-Star. Definitely the Safari killed it this year, I think. With the green and the orange. I mean, they might be remakes of old colors, but also I really like them. So, yeah. Really like the LX. Yeah, they're both like the LX. Was there a blue LX? I didn't remember there being a blue one. 9 a.m. Eastern? Don't go to noon then. Unless you're in a way different time zone. They're blah. I mean, they're fine, but they're not special. You know, you want a limited edition to be kind of special. Haven't found the time yet. Yeah. Look in your DMs.
I don't think he said.
Oh. Well, I'll go with 9 a.m. Eastern. If you can't find it then, I'll go at noon maybe. I don't know. But should be available eventually. But those will probably sell out fairly quickly. So you want to be hot on the button, I think. Subscribe and watch Mike scroll. Be a patron. Watch Mike scroll. That's what's up.
It is Monday at noon.
Monday at noon?
Yep.
Cool.
Emails will go out a couple minutes ahead of time as a reminder if you are set up to get emails from him, I guess.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, noon o'clock on
Monday at noon. That's what as of 30 minutes ago. So
yeah, cool.
Definitely set an alarm
yeah.
for that.
We know we will. So, yep. All right.
Like, comment, amore eel. What?
Listen to the Vin Times podcast. Maybe we'll get any. You might. Yep. If you're a podcast listener, they might have. They definitely talk about it there. Sorry, that's fine. We found the right times. Ain't no thing.
Yep.
If they go at 9, it's not like it's too late. It's just too early. We'll be able to get in. So, yeah. All right, folks. Thank you very much for joining us on this glorious Friday. It is pretty outside. Scraggles and I already had a walk. Mm-hmm. She didn't even perk an ear when I said that word. She's on the other side of you now. You have to do
That's her right there. You have to trust me.
It is, yeah. That's Amore. It is.
That is Amore.
I hope y'all have a lovely weekend. I think Plant Delights is open this weekend. Maybe we go and walk around.
You said it was last.
I thought it was last. Oh, maybe isn't it 2 weekends?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know why that popped in my mind. Somebody said lovely, and I was like, flowers are lovely. I'm hungry.
You're really just having those
just like free associating, man.
I do that a lot more than you do. It was like, where did you come up with this when we're talking about this? I'm like, is this convoluted? Wait, how did you not get that?
Yeah, just didn't follow you that time.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for joining us. Hope y'all have a great weekend. We're going to try Plant Dependence, maybe. My garden is kicking off.
It is now. Yeah, it is.
Want to see a garden picture right quick?
I don't know if I do, but I can see it in person, so they might.
So this is on our...
If you can get these plants, you should get it.
These are on our front porch.
It's Baptisia?
Baptisia. I don't know what the species of this one is.
Yeah.
But Baptisia.
They come in lots of different colors.
I got this beautiful iris coming up. Look at that yellow and white iris going on. It's nice. We got, this is a more different Baptisia that comes up sort of rusty red and yellow. We got a sharpened pencil. I was talking to somebody about sharpening pencils. I use this to make tea. It's my mana tea.
Look at you.
This is a chive that I planted last year that made it through the winter and is now as tall as I am.
You have to actually show a scale for those, is the problem.
Well, the scale on that one is like this big. Like, it's a big...
Well, you can't tell. You just gotten really close.
Well, I know, because it looks really good up close. This is a random iris that's growing on our porch in a pot because I found it in a ditch and decided to see if it would live, and it's done great.
Is that bearded?
Yeah, it's a bearded iris. Yeah. You can tell because it has a beard.
Do you like bearded or non-bearded more?
I like a little bit of both, but I think the bearded ones can be really kind of fancy. Like, here's another bearded one. How cool is that, right? Yeah. I like the beards. I think they're fun.
Does it make you feel connected with them?
I feel like we are one. Me and the bearded iris. You like chives? I like chives too. I'm not sure if they taste good anymore because they're like 5 feet tall, 6 feet tall, but also they're like this big around. Like you put them in the ground, they're like these little tiny skinny green onions, and now it's huge.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a pretty silly chive.
Oh yes, and happy Mother's Day to mothers, not mothers, dog mothers, wannabe mothers, women.
just all women.
Look, you got to cover the bases, you know. So call somebody on Sunday.
You're getting irises from your mom? Well, Becky, if you want some irises and you have a place to put irises now. I forgot you. For some reason, I was thinking she was still living in an apartment. You have that lovely little house. If you want some irises,
yeah.
Talk to me. Back channel. We'll talk about some irises. We'll get those done. We'll share some irises. It'll be fun.
All the chives, indeed.
All the chives. All right, everybody. Y'all have a great weekend. We're gonna try to do that. I will see y'all next week. Say amore, Audrey. Perfect. Bye, everybody.